Hello everybody and welcome back to Admiral Dreadnoughts. We are here once again to continue our silly little 1890s Hull campaign that is slowly devolving into me losing more and more of my sanity. Watching the fucking, watching and dealing with the, fucking bastards. Brain beeper. Fucking... Yeah. We're back here once again to continue on doing our shenanigans, doing the shit we've been doing. Hopefully the French war will be over soon. Dear God, has this war with France just gone on for so long. It's so fucking painful. But anyways, we have a battle cruiser to sink because fuck that battle cruiser. Fuck it to hell. Yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of that battleship. I mean, battle cruiser. Yeah. Form rank. We're gonna turn. This will be the first true battle of the beginning of the last. We have many of in this battle, all equipped with 12-inch guns. We have an Alice class here with 14. Incoming. Come on, guys. You That was a good shot. Glad they got the flooding under control. Guys, battle cruiser, sink it. We've already lost it from the turret. To take out that fucking battle cruiser. Though those other ships are definitely getting in the scary range. Alright, change targets. That light cruiser is getting a little too close for comfort. Torpedoes inbound. Everybody be ready to evade. Loosen up that formation. Try not to lose the namesake of this class. In our first engagement. That battle cruiser is now behind us. How are these things still moving this fast when they've been flooded? This one's still going pretty decent speed. And it's been severely flooded. Oh shit, that battle cruiser is well within firing range. Swing the guns around! There's the Nevada. There's the Nevada. still have torpedoes being shot at us. Try to actually hit the damn target. Battle cruiser is gonna kick my ass for a while. I like it to no longer. Alright, how close are you getting? Alright, secondaries, just start shooting at that. That way then at the very least, the secondaries are able to hit something. She has so much crew. She's just able to keep a lot of these situations we keep throwing at her under control. The Gimpy still isn't in great shape, but it's still afloat, surprisingly. I think they have declared a retreat, considering they're trying to run away. Prepare for pursuit course. That battlecruiser cannot be allowed to get away. The secondary should be ready to start harassing that heavy cruiser if he tries to come back and save their battle cruiser. One more flooding hit and she's a goner. There she goes. Means their heavy cruiser is now gonna make a run for it. Oh, no, never mind. He is going to charge straight at us. The Gimpy is not in good shape. We really need to end this battle before she succumbs to fire damage. Not the worst first outing of a new line of ship, but yeah, the namesake of the line, she may not be afloat much longer. Gotta prevent these last ships from escaping. The Gimpy barely survived. You all saw that. She was barely alive. Barely any health left, but she made it. She managed to live. Just barely. Oh. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, I think that eliminates the remaining French resistance down here. Other than this submarine. This submarine's just gonna be here for a while, I guess. You guys all got the shit beat out of you, so what's the biggest port on this island? Puerto Rico. Congratulations. You're all going there. You two are gonna go join up with them and become their new security. And then I'll send those guys to go and take over the French Antilles. Let's see. Any more naval invasions I can do? I've been waiting on Komos. But I also kind of want to get Kyushu started, but I don't... Yeah, we're going to get started first. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need for Kyushu, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these islands here and then have these guys double back to help out with the Kyushu invasion, because that's going to require a lot of tonnage that I don't have in this region anymore after a certain fleet got destroyed. I thought I was rebuilding them, but apparently not. Oh, hey, some subs. I didn't even know I still had subs over here. Go hang out over here, I guess. See if you find any transports. Just go about, see if there's anything you can find. Oh, hey, we took Algeria. More successes. Northern Algeria is ours. That's another bit of another large chunk of GDP that the French no longer possess. I mean, my GDP has also kind of completely collapsed in on itself after all the transports we've lost. Because transports are expensive. It's not good to be losing them constantly. Anyway, you guys move to Tunisia because that's the next French naval base that we're taking here. And then I guess I'll send you guys down here to take Senegal, French Guiana, and the Ivory Coast, and Dahomey. That should hopefully basically wipe out the remaining French GDP while I'm taking over the Mediterranean shit. Actually, I'll keep you guys in the Med, and these guys will deal with the Africa shit over here. This guy will go home to help with the Kyushu shit. Yeah, that should all work out, probably. Probably. Fine, have some money. Oh, there goes some more of our submarines. Oh, the people of Corsica have actually risen up against France. That's not good for France. That's one of their home territories, I'm pretty sure. That's not good for them that it's decided to revolt. And once we take back the Dutch Antilles, it's off to Venezuela. And Venezuela has oil, so we'll be making a lot more money. How you guys doing on getting shit fixed? It's gonna take you a while because you are not equipped to deal with such a large number of ships. Especially with the Gimpy and how it was basically more than likely going to die. But hey, it lives now. And we dealt another crushing blow to the French. What is the French Navy looking like? One of their two, actually, what happened to their other battleship? They had 3 battleships. We severely damaged 2 of them. Well, 3 of them. We sunk 1 of those damaged ones, and then there were 2. I don't know what happened to the other one. I guess it just got maybe they mothballed it. It was just so damaged that they didn't have the money to fix it at the time, so they just sent it to mothball. Also, we're losing a lot of people. Like we're running out of crew. But yeah, we are beating back the French. French are definitely on their way out. This war should be over by at least 1938. I hope the war will be over by 1938. Oh, this is so fucked. This ain't gonna go well. This ain't gonna go well. I can hope it'll go well, but it ain't gonna go well. Run, transport, run! I have to wait till he's closer. Is he not gonna get close enough? That'll be annoying if he does. Oh shit. Atlanta, no. Oh, these are unarmed transports too. Yep. Alright, Amanda. It's up to you. Good luck. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, you're not gonna get him. Just shoot at it. Just shoot at it. Fight back with your few guns. She tried. She tried so hard. Surprisingly enough, the rest of these apparently made it, I guess. I don't know. Oh no, never mind. They all died. They all perished. Unfortunate. The French are trying to navally invade me over here, eh? Trying to get the Canadians on their side, eh? We could actually probably win that. Florida, Indiana, and the New Mexico and the Helena are all up and running again. So you guys are gonna go on over here, start harassing the French Antilles. Start blockading it. I'm gonna fight this battle. Hello, Ramos. Oh boy. I hear the sounds of not fun weather. If we ever actually see the enemy, I will go get what we had a surprise. They can usually spot me long before I'm able to spot them. We have some level of sonar on this thing, right? Yeah, we have Hydro 1. Gives me some level of torpedo detection. engage the Delta. French destroyers have gotten scary over the course of this war, but I don't think they're scary enough to challenge a full-on heavy cruiser, even if this heavy cruiser is decades out of date at this point. Start making our way back over to the transport. If they show, they show. If they don't show, they don't show. Honestly, it does not matter to me. Transports were saved. More by the freak storm rather than the actual heavy cruiser assigned to protect them. Let's see, where can we navally invade else? The French Antilles. Venezuela, actually, because I can just have these guys do that invasion as well as what they're currently doing. More of my transports have unfortunately suffered the way of the dodo. This should be death for these two destroyers. I'm gonna auto-resolve this. Yep, both of them were destroyed. Move you guys over here so that way then you're in both naval invasion zones. There is a single light cruiser here. Go out there and kill it. Good luck, guys. Yep, saw that coming. Anyway, we took this little pathetic island, so over to the other little pathetic island in the area. And it's off to Kyushu. Yeah, the French really aren't doing much to hold on to their islands. You'd think with all the shit that I'm taking off the French, at the very least, that would counteract the fact that I'm losing money. I am losing money because all of my transports are dying horrifically, and it's expensive to replace those. Unfortunately, the French keep sinking them, which is an unfortunate thing for me. Alright, I gotta invade Tunisia as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about Albania. I'll have to take that too. There's a lot of shit that I need to take before we push into mainland France. We can slowly grind our way through it, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while. Our submarines just suck. This should be a win for us, I would assume. Yeah, it's gone. Heavy damage to the rest of the fleet, but who just signed it? Canada just did. Fucking Canada. Oh, they managed to take northern Canada. Those fucking bastards. You two are going to remain there. You guys are going to hang out there for a bit until those guys are free to do shit. You three, congratulations. You're going to go teach Canada a lesson. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, Canada? Oh, hey, you guys might actually have a chance here. You guys definitely didn't have a chance there. Let's see, where are we naval invading next? That would be Tunisia. Actually, no, Reunion, because Tunisia is actually a very expensive target to take, and we do not have the forces to take that at this time. I'll have to wait till the battleship route can actually be reformed. Naval invasion of Venezuela might actually succeed for once, so we will probably finally take Venezuela off of the French for once. We are very, very slowly taking territory off of the French. Very slowly. At the very least, once we get Reunion done, these guys can go back over to the Pacific, help out with Kyushu. Why is there a battle cruiser here? And finally, just take this island. That way then, the Pacific Theater guys can go over here, take this little bit, and just start securing the West Indian Ocean. And help secure some of our trade routes. How goes the ground army's invasion of Gabon? Not great as usual. The ground army doesn't do much. As we've already discerned, the ground army doesn't like to do shit. Wish the loading time between turns wouldn't take so long. But sometimes it's quick, and other times it takes a while because a bunch of new shit just got built. Problem with being a global fucking empire, you have trade ships just going everywhere, and the moment the enemy decides to plop down a fleet somewhere you don't have your forces in, a lot of your transports are going to have a very, very bad time. And unfortunately, I do not have a large enough navy to police every single fucking bit of the ocean. I have a lot of them. Not enough of them, but a lot of them. Oh, hey. Light damage. Some transports. The Gascon has appeared. It's time for a rematch, you bastard. The Gascon ain't getting away this time. Alright, everybody form up rank. Go into normal spread of formation. I don't want us being too bunched up when the enemy gets here. Whether or not they choose to engage us, on the other hand, is another matter entirely. Spotted the battleship. This menace to the American Navy. Sent a lot of shells its way, but yeah, they've managed to land a hit on us. West Virginia is pulling to the rear of the line. I mean, it's a big fuck off target, so it's hard not to hit it, but you know, we're not very good at hitting. But hey, we hit it that time. The thing I'm more scared about is its destroyers, because if those destroyers get in close, they're gonna try to torpedo us. That's not gonna be fun. Oh yeah, there they are. Gentlemen, those ships are getting a lot closer than I would like them to be. Oh shit, look out, Portland! Oh, we lost the Portland. That is unfortunate. Thankfully, she took the majority of the torpedoes, so the battleships didn't end up taking, I think, any torpedo damage. Looks like maybe the Delaware got hit by one. The fact that you guys are missing with your fucking main guns at a target that's this close is kind of annoying. I don't know if this battleship's still gonna stick around after watching all of its basically eviscerated. taken away. It's fucking been a menace to me for years. Not during a war. I can afford to replace mine because mine don't take all that long to live. They still take a few bucks, but considering the build time on their battleship is probably it's a lot more worthwhile for me to try and sink this now rather than wait for it to do it later. California is now the lead ship. Initiate pursuit course. Do not let that battleship get away. enough of us to put some punishment down on someone that decides that they're technologically. I think some lessons we learned from this war, definitely build up a reserve of ships. Because, yeah. We lost, like, we could replace ships as we lost them, but it definitely wasn't great. And the Gascon is now dead. Last French battleship. That basically just doomed any French hope of fixing Venezuela's situation. Good luck, guys. You're gonna die, but good luck. Oh, hey, you actually did some damage. Good job, guys. You did it. I forget, am I allies with the Ottoman Empire at this moment? Yes, I am. Why are they invading Aleppo? I mean, good job, guys. Hope you do well. I mean, you've lost a bit of the territory you had, and you've also lost territory to Egypt, but, yeah, you're kind of just fucked. Good luck! I really don't give a shit about what's going on over there. They're an ally that does jack shit. That's about it. Let's see. This naval invasion really shouldn't take too long. It's only 3 turns. 3 months to take that island. Where the fuck did you come from? Who the fuck are you? You're the the Missouri. Man, you're like decades late to the fucking party. Go rendezvous with these guys. I really need more light cruisers to, like, actually patrol and deal with these, subs, because they are kind of just everywhere. And it is annoying. Yeah, that's not enough tonnage to even consider worrying about. How long till you guys get up there to deal with the fucking Canadians? Those bastards. Can't believe they managed to take northern Canada off of me. Fucking ground army does jack shit. They were supposed to take the Canadian prairies, but no. Congress said we needed a fucking Canadian reserve. So that's what we did. And you know what they did? They went and took northern Canada back. Goddamn Canadians. Transports are getting sunk, which is annoying. A single destroyer. It's gone. Now the Canadians are attacking Alaska. Those fucking bastards. You bastards. At the very least, Venezuela will be ours soon, so that way then we can finally take the French Antilles, head on down to Sumerain, take that, and then basically just be fucking done with the French in the Caribbean. Because they won't have any more bases there. They still have a couple of bases over here that I probably should deal with, but I'm honestly not too worried about. It's just a couple of islands. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made in these islands, but I'm not too concerned about it. I can take that off of them in a peace deal or whatever. Yeah. You know, for this challenge, originally, world conquest was not on the to-do list. But to, you know, spice things up, I was like, you know what? Every decade, we're gonna go to war with somebody. And unfortunately, the French were the ones that got picked this time around. Originally, it was gonna be fucking Italy. It was gonna be them. But no, we were friends with Italy at the time, so we couldn't go to war with them. And that would have taken forever. And the French hated us, so we went to war with the French. You know what? That was not a fun decision. We have not had a fun time against the French at all. The boss battle between either Britain or Germany is gonna be a fucking insane asylum. This world is in chaos. And I may or may not be the cause of quite a lot of it. I'm gonna move you further out just so that way then we're spacing out the subs a little more. Maybe we'll catch a few more French transports, I don't know. Next turn, we'll gain this island, and then these guys can go help take Kyushu. I already ordered up a naval invasion, right? No. Northern Canada, yes. Oh, I didn't even know I could click on the map. Yeah, get over to fucking Northern Canada, boys. You gotta get there faster so that way then we can, prevent this invasion of Alaska from being at all successful. Oh, they're getting there. More of my transports are gone. Another more transports are gone. Enemy heavy cruiser is gone. Sure thing, Argentina. Alright, where are they trying to invade now? They're trying to invade down here. You guys don't even have anything over here anymore. Alright, well, I took this little island here, so you guys get the fuck over here to Kyushu, because I need as many boats as I can get over here to do this naval invasion. To pull off this naval invasion. What's here? 2 destroyers. They just keep throwing out destroyers to the wolves over here. Do I have any light cruisers that aren't doing shit at the moment? Yes, I do. I have a few of them. You. Congratulations. You're gonna go join up with... Actually, I'm gonna have you guys try to make your way over here to the fucking Caribbean. These guys need some light cruiser support to protect against the shit going on. The Vicksburg, you also try to make your way over here to the Caribbean. Good luck. Fleet. I do have one torpedo boat still just playing around somewhere. The Battleship New Jersey. You guys are supposed to be with these guys. I don't know why you're not. Get over there. Go join up with your squad. Oh, hey, more oil. That's more money for me. Other than my transport's getting blown up every 5 minutes. They are really trying to amass a force to actually take British Columbia from me. Are you guys in position to actually do this naval invasion? No, you have to be closer. God damn it. Get in there. Get in there and do your jobs. I hate that these guys are advancing even though we're launching this naval invasion. Anyway, how's this going? One more turn and Venezuela is ours, which will be a lot more money in our pockets. And then we can finally take the Virgin Islands, not Virgin Islands, the French Antilles, then Surmain, and that'll basically secure me territory over here. Anyway, who's Brazil allied to now? Who they is? They broke their alliance with the Germans. Maybe they'll come crawling back to me after all these years, after they backstabbed me and decided to leave my alliance. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a fucking French base down here. There's a lot of French islands that I am learning about that exist. Let's see here. Naval invasion. Choose a province. We'll start the French Antilles invasion. Because I already have a couple of boats there. These guys are going to finish up their thing and then they can just head up here. So might as well get started on that invasion. Another enemy submarine. We finally have taken Venezuela after 7 years. 7 years we've been trying to take Venezuela from the fucking French. We've finally done it. It only took us 7 years to do it. Fine, here, have some money, Italy. Yeah, we have more than enough now. Yeah, they're gonna start withdrawing from the Caribbean again now that they've lost Venezuela. That was their biggest naval base in the region. Yeah, it was a really nice naval base too. 59 tonnage is not something to scoff at for a naval base. Where are the French navally invading? Oh, Southern Colombia. Looks like they're gonna try and send these guys down there to do it. I mean, they definitely could do it. They could also take that, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to move the fleets to engage that shit, but I may end up having to. Never know. Never know. What are you doing here? I don't know why you're up here, but get down. Get down here. Get down here and join up with these guys. They could use the firepower. Yeah, I'm hoping this concludes before this invasion of fucking Alaska concludes. Fucking ground army doesn't do jack shit. They were supposed to take the Canadian prairies years ago. But no, they didn't. They didn't want to take the Canadian prairies because I should really stop with this fucking Congress joke about it. Ugh. Alright, run the next turn. Ugh. We used to have a lot of torpedo boats, you know. Not anymore. They died. All of them. Torpedo boats have not had a good track record of living under our command. If they could go faster, which I'd love to make them go faster, but there's only so fast these things can go. They'd be able to do a bit more. But unfortunately, they're kind of shit. They're just kind of shit. Complete garbage. Mark 5 11s. Oh, great. More shit I have to read for. France took the Ivory Coast. Oh, yeah, it's this shit down here. Oh, and they did end up eventually sending a security task force to quell the rebellion in Corsica. Let's see. Can we launch it? Yeah, let's start prepping that naval invasion Kyushu. Check on the situation over here. Nothing's shown up for that. Nothing's shown up for that. That other fleet is going to the Pacific now for some reason. I don't know where they're going in the Pacific. I assume they're probably heading to Kyushu to try and prevent what we're about to do, which is the naval invasion of Kyushu. Which means I'm going to want to bring in all the submarines as well. Everybody's going to want to gang up for this. We need as much tonnage as we can get in one space. Anyway, how's our research going? We're still working on rangefinders, still working on guns. We're working on Mark 4 7-inch guns. We got Mark 1 20-inch guns, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Just recently got Mark 5 11s, which is nice, but I have a feeling that's gonna fuck me over in some places. Modern armor would actually be something to gun for. Because modern armor weighs a lot less than corrupt armor, and it's also a lot more protective. So getting it would be really nice to have. More oil, more transports not having a fun time. Sweden wants to buy some shit. And of course, these guys managed to take Alaska. Now I have to send these 3 idiots over to fucking Alaska. Because the ground army can't do shit. Say it with me, everyone. The ground army doesn't help. Alright. 3 more turns until we get the French Antilles. Love to have had that sooner, but we shall deal. We shall deal. Put you guys over here. No more naval invasions I can launch, so let's just try to keep relations up with the other 2 empires that hate me. Where my transports are gone. French submarines versus my submarines. My submarines suck. Or my transports got fucked. Where are the French now navally invading me? Oh, over there. Damn, we just don't have enough tonnage to launch a successful invasion because still missing an entire fleet that was supposed to be based here. I mean, to be fair, they don't need that much tonnage. I could probably quickly get some ships built. Definitely not Gimpy class. They're gonna... How long does a Gimpy class take to construct? Build time 16 months. So that is a year. Vanguard classes are 6 months. Maverick classes are 16 months. Our battleships just... Nope. Our battleships just genuinely... No, the Alice is 19 months. Oh, you know, that's probably because it's including the original construction time and then the refit period. Yeah. Yeah. These things are only like 572 tons. How much tonnage do you need? A lot more than what a couple of torpedo boats could provide. So hopefully they'll just take it, because you can take territory even if you're under tonnage. It's not a great thing to do. It's not something you should rely on. We are running out of money. That's not good. That is very not good. I know how to save money. We're gonna have to slash the tech budget. Which is not something I want to do, but I'm gonna have to do it. Because our transports are getting murdered. There ain't much I can do about it. My submarines do manage to find a few weak points on the French lines, though. You guys are only at 86,000. That is not enough to get that. I will start the invasion of Sumerian because that's going to be a fairly easy one to take, so I can just get that started and then have these guys go deal with that shit. Actually, I could have this light cruiser go deal with it. Go deal with my problems. You're literally all I need to take that position. I've gained the the French Antilles. Which finally means... Are these guys going to have enough tonnage to do that? No, they will not have enough tonnage to do that. Alright, that means that they are basically shut down here. We've basically shut down French operations here. There is no more active French operations here. It is now completely under our jurisdiction, which means these guys can finally go and help out fucking the ground army in Gavin. Because I still have to work to take over all this shit. I don't know how our GDP has come off so much worse compared to the fucking French. Especially when we produce so much more shit. You'd think that considering I have so much more territory, I could easily keep up with the replacement of fucking transports. But, oh yeah, we're gonna cancel that project there too. That's eating up money as well. Not much, but it is eating up money. You guys are gonna head down here and join up with this light cruiser and just get that invasion all sorted. Oh, I didn't even know that they could go up and around like this. It's fucking September. This Northwest Passage should honestly probably be frozen by now. More submarine fights. More submarine fights. More transports getting murdered. Next turn, Semaine is mine, and that means the French will probably have to start withdrawing their forces from the Caribbean. Probably. Yeah. How much money did I lose? A lot of money with the loss of Southern Alaska. So, yeah, that's not fun. I didn't get much back when I took Northern Canada. I can't navally invade the Canadian prairies because even though they have land that touches the water, they don't have a port. So how this game works is that you can't navally invade areas without a port. And I can't command the ground armies to do shit. No, not at the moment. And there probably won't be for a while. I mean, there's a couple of ships being built for other people. That's about it. The David 2 and the Minnesota. Where the fuck are you guys at? Why do you guys have such a squadron here? Alright, you guys. Get the fuck over to the Pacific. I need your boats. Over here. Yesterday. Get over there. Good luck, gentlemen. Godspeed. Even though the French aren't losing nearly as many transports as I am the only one advancing. We've traded territory a little bit, but I have definitely come out on top in terms of gaining territory out of our war with the French. They do not have much left in terms of ability to actually do shit. Oh, hey, we actually gained Kyushu, so we don't even need to send that fleet over there. We managed to take it. That means the Pacific squadrons are finally free to assist in dealing with the rest of this shit. It's time to finally tighten the noose on the French Empire. Did the French send anything up here? Not really. The noose on the French Empire is now going to constrain very tightly. Because now, they don't... Well, they do still technically have a few naval bases over here in the Pacific. So I will send the main Pacific Home Guard fleet to go and deal with those. Which are these guys. Yeah, look at it. Is that island more visible on this side? It's ports over here, so that's where the naval invasion's going to spawn. So, yeah, we're going to send you guys down to these to start taking these islands off of the French. because they're more money for the French. We don't want the French to have money. You guys are gonna actually go over here and start helping with the African coastal invasions. Actually, I'm gonna have you guys deal with this fucking pair of destroyers that are sitting here. Because these destroyers are fucking bastards and keep sinking my transports. And I don't want them there. You guys, get moving over here to fucking French Guiana. The noose is tightening on the French. They will not be able to survive forever. They cannot survive indefinitely while we're tightening the noose. Where do I have more battleships? Boston? They're Maverick-class battleships. What is the Maverick-class battleship? Where? Oh yeah, it's one of our newest ones, actually. It's the one of our newer generation battleships. I guess you guys can go and reinforce these guys over here. Buff up the Mediterranean Home Guard. Can we launch another naval invasion of the French? Why can I launch a naval invasion of why can I launch a naval invasion of French Guiana? It's not even owned by the French. It's owned by Brazil. Good to know that I can just apparently launch naval invasions on whatever the fuck I want if I'm at war already. But that was not unexpected. That's not expected. It's a surprise to be sure. A strange one at that. Where else? We have Tunisia, Senegal. Let's start with Tunisia. Because I already have forces there, so might as well get that started while their reinforcements are on their way. I'm okay at strategy. I can do quite a... I've played quite a few strategy games. Not too many, though. Alright, let's see here. More submarine battles. More submarine battles. More transports not having a fun time. And that's those fucking bastards dealt with. You guys go down here and deal with these bastards. Trying to remove these fucking pricks from the board. So, and then they stopped shooting my transports. Yeah, we're gonna need more tonnage. You're in range to start a naval invasion of Gavin. I mean, next turn. Because I can't launch the naval invasion of Gavin this turn. Gotta wait till next turn. Anyway, we're gonna start putting the hurt on the fucking fringe. Though to be fair, they still have fucking submarines everywhere. Which is... What the fuck? When did they send... They've sent everything. They sent everything to the fucking Caribbean. Right, I need you guys to turn the fuck around and get back here. Actually, you... yeah, I'm gonna need the 8 battleship fleet. You guys gotta turn around and get back. Naval invasion. French Guiana. Start taking some more French territory of their African colonies. You guys seriously still haven't advanced in the, like, 2 years you've been doing that battle? Seriously, come on. Anyway, we managed to chase them off, but these guys are definitely in no condition to fight that. So, I'm gonna send them to go and do the whole Gavin thing while the other guys come back. And hopefully that sorts itself out. These guys are still on their way to liberate southern Alaska from the Canadians. Hopefully these guys provide some additional tonnage. It's not going to be enough to buff these guys up to take it outright, but they might be able to still take it. If not, I can divert one of the Pacific fleets coming to assist in the whole finally seizing these remaining French territories. Hopefully before we go bankrupt. Ugh. I should probably invest more in submarine technology, because if I did invest more, at the very least, the submarines would be quite good. The problem is that we're kind of in a situation where we're fucked in terms of everything else. Because militarily wise, we're not doing great. I have 38 battleships, but they are spread out. Like, they are spread out everywhere. And trying to keep up with all the casualties is starting to mount. Alright, another submarine attack. I forget, am I allies with Portugal? Oh yeah, we are now allies with Portugal. Portugal's helping. Go get him, Portugal. Get him. Get him. Show him you can't boss Portugal around. What are you and where are you going? What? Why are you going? What? Oh, Egypt cut off at my access to the Suez, didn't they? Probably. Anyway, we able to launch another naval invasion? Nope. Let's try to increase relations with the Italians, so that way then they don't make me have to pay out more money. Well. Enemy destroyer, get rid of it. Enemy destroyer, get rid of it. Enemy light cruiser and enemy destroyer. Well, considering it's 3 battleships of a new generation of battleship, let's actually fight this on our own terms. Now these are upgraded David class battleships. They are not exactly great at their job, but they do serve the purpose of being better than a regular David class that we just on initial launch. They can be launched in this configuration rather than having to go through a refit process to actually reach effectiveness. Turning. We're going to want to get as much of our guns onto the target as possible. Many of our guns are hit inside. We got the Ohio, the Colorado, and the Maverick. Spotted us, but we haven't spotted them because spotting is such a hard thing for our older ships to do. We've got great range finding equipment. We've got basically radar. Finding the enemy is still a hard ass thing to do because our fucking towers are so out of date. No matter what technological upgrades we do, there isn't much we can do for making them better. Ow. Be ready to avoid torpedoes, guys. Keep that one. Managed to land a hit. They've smoked up, so we can't see them too well. There we go. Oh, she fired torpedoes. Pretty sure that was the destroyer. I think they only had the 2 ships. I think that light cruiser ran away. Yeah, the light cruiser just ran. She was not having it. She watched what happened to that destroyer. She did not want to have the same fate. Alright. Where'd that fleet go? The big scary one that was hanging out in the Caribbean. Where did it go? Where did the French yeet it? Oh, that's where they yeeted it off to. It's going to the fucking Pacific. I think they're trying to get it over here to help with their invasion of fucking Portugal. You get over here and help Portugal defend itself. You in range to be able to start the invasion of fucking Djibouti? Yes, you are. Alright. Start that invasion. Start putting more pressure on the French. The more we're invading the French, the less shit they'll have to be able to throw at us. I don't know why they keep sending shit down here to the Caribbean. There is, like, nothing left for them here. There is nothing left for them here in the Caribbean. At the very least, the more shit I take from the French, the less money they'll have. And the more of these ships I can sink, the less they'll have to actually do shit with. Because they are losing support ships quite quickly. That's gonna cost them in the long run. Oh, it looks like our ground invasion of Gabon finally ended in failure. That was to be expected. Don't worry, Portugal, we're on the way! There isn't really much I can do about this. It's kind of there already, so they're gonna take that next turn. Unfortunate. Was not able to save Portugal from that, but, you know, I tried. That's all that matters. I tried. More of my transport's not having a fun time. A battle we can actually fight. Because there's actually worthwhile shit going on. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. We got Navy class, battleships, we got an Alice class. One battle line, there we go. Save on your torpedoes, but be ready for battle. Indiana has taken up the lead, but more than likely the moment she gets shot, she's going to move to the rear. And depending on how they deploy their forces, you'll either see them or we'll see them when they get close enough to shoot at us. Depends on the size of their heavy cruiser. If their heavy cruiser is a big boy, we'll spot it pretty easily. It's hard to hide something that massive, but if it's small, then we're gonna have problems. The destroyer and light cruiser is definitely gonna be an issue. Oh, there's the light cruiser. Oh, torpedoes inbound, gentlemen. Avoid them. The Missouri might actually get hit. Oh, no, never mind. Missouri managed to avoid it. Alright, reform the line, gentlemen. Reform the line. That destroyer is definitely going to target that light cruiser. Don't let it get away. Torpedoes, avoid them. Thank you. Battleships. Be ready to avoid that. Oh, there's the heavy cruiser. Turn, Indiana, turn! Damn it, Indiana took a hit. So did the Missouri. All batteries fire. Incoming torpedoes. Alright, reform the battle line. You guys continue to hunt down that fucking destroyer. Yeah, coming around the backside of our navy is not the best idea, considering most of our ships have most of their guns on the rear. More due to have the hull information rather than anything else. Start saving on your main gun ammunition, fellas. I'd rather you not spend all of it. That light cruiser can get away for now. Not like it's going to be able to do much on its own. It's basically just been given a free right to live for one more day. That's not good. They're launching an invasion of Spain. They know they can't win on the... They know they can't win in the fucking, They know they can't win the fucking war against me in the sea, so they want to fucking fight me on the ground. Well, I know exactly how to fucking solve that problem. First. Where am I gonna naval invade? Oh. We scared them off. We saved Portugal, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We saved Portugal. No clue where the scary fleet went, though. No clue where it went. Is that the scary fleet? No, but they are taking that from me, so that is annoying. Go save Madagascar now. You guys saved Portugal. Now go save Madagascar. As for places to navally invade, still waiting for these guys to make their way across the Atlantic. Djibouti is already being navally invaded. I guess we'll start taking over these, the Marquise Islands. Because, we haven't done much for the, war over here, so might as well snag up these last 3 islands that are over here. And, wipe out the, French ability to just field anything over there. French are trying to take, the Cape Verde Islands. More of my transports are not having a fun time. I think I can auto-resolve that. Yeah, I'm gonna fight that. They're gonna run away, I'm not gonna lie. They're not gonna stick around. There's no way that the French are gonna keep these guys here. They're dead meat if they stick around. battleships form line. Light cruiser form up with the other light cruisers. Safety torpedoes, be ready to use them. Keep the formation normal, so that way then we have some spacing. You guys be ready to deal with torpedoes the moment they arrive. I was going to say an older cyber class vessel, but no, this is the namesake of the cyber class. Yeah, I think these are all cyber class actually. Yeah, they're all cyber class. The first, one of the first production runs of the cyber class is here. It's been a while since we've seen them in their own little squadron. The cyber classes are a very powerful battleship, but and probably one of my better battleships because they have 3 turrets. Sure, 2 of them are on the back instead of 2 of them on the front, like a regular battleship, but some sacrifices have to be made in the name of trying to make a somewhat. All ships target the lead vessel. Damn it. The fucking heavy cruisers came in at the last second and just fucking disrupted the entire battleship line. You fucking pricks. Jesus fucking Christ. The cyber just fucking took several torpedoes. Chase them off. He is almost reloaded. Kill him. Alright, how bad is the situation? Cyber is flooded in the majority of its rear-facing compartments. Also, ammunition storage is detonated. So, thankfully we didn't lose any turrets, but we did lose the entire ammunition supply on the cyber. I think the Arkansas also suffered an ammunition detonation, or was it the Illinois? Yeah, the Illinois suffered its rear-facing magazine detonated, resulting in the loss of that turret. Yep. That wasn't great. And this won't be much better. Delta will function as the screening vessel. The rest of these guys will function as regular ships of the line. Load the armor-piercing rounds. You, New Mexico, you're allowed to load whatever you want. And the Campy can load whatever you want. But the other two, you're going to fire predominantly AP until you spend your AP supply. We gotta be on the lookout for those destroyers, because those are gonna be the thing that's gonna try and kill us the most. The Delta here is hopefully gonna get enough of their torpedo shots to fucking miss. But they will have fired on the Delta and not the actual battleship line. Delta now having to very precariously maneuver through this minefield of fucking shit. Aggressive fire on those secondary batteries. I want rounds going down range. Shit, Delta just took multiple torpedo hits. Yep, there's more. Damn, we lost the Delta. Unfortunate. These are new. I haven't seen these heavy cruisers yet. They're all equipped with 8-inch guns. These are definitely new generation. Which is why we're able to detect them. They're fucking massive. Scored a few good hits on that one. Yeah, and the destroyers are now going to start chasing us. Which is annoying. Goodbye, Delta. You were a valued heavy cruiser. What type of armor are they using? Prep 5. These things are going to be tough to take out. Prep 5 is pretty decent armor. Torpedo inbound! Turn! That thing's got underwater fucking torpedoes. It's got more of them! That was a lot of dodging. Oh shit, more torpedoes. More torpedoes. Another torpedo. Third. More torpedo. Fucking turn, turn, turn. I said turn! We've almost taken out one of their heavy cruisers. Hopefully we don't lose the Kimpy in the process, but I don't think she's in any condition to be able to actually. Shit, that's a torpedo, she can't dodge. Somehow they missed. Oh, nope. They sent in a second one. Thankfully, the Indiana is now taking the fire, so I should take some of the pressure off. surprised they haven't sent their destroyers to try and help. Alright, New Mexico, because you're also not in great condition, I'm going to have you stay behind to screen the Gimpy. Just keep it alive. The other two will work on down this Florida, you are now authorized to use whatever ammunition you feel is necessary. Up, destroyer. New Mexico, hunt it. Hunt it. New Mexico, you were literally assigned to protect the country. What the fuck are you doing? Get in there. Defend the Gimpy. I think that heavy cruiser's given up on trying to run this one. Mostly police, what's going on down here. Any of you guys still have torpedoes left? In fact, the Delta did quite a number on you bastards. Pretty good heavy cruiser, by the way. Not the worst design I've seen. It's basically capsizing right now, but yeah, it's not the worst design. It's definitely pretty decent, not great, not terrible. I've seen worse. I've seen a British battleship with nothing but guns on it. It had no towers, no funnels, no nothing. It was just guns. That's how weird the AI gets. There we go. There she goes. Finally, bottom of the more French heavy cruisers knocked off the board. simply just having the New Mexico functions to give me shield, because it is it's gonna need to be towed back to port after this battle. Our torpedo boats do not make for good submarine destroyers, because for them, they have armor. It's not much armor, but at least they don't explode after being shot one time. But hey, we lost the Delta, but at the very least, we sunk 2 heavy cruisers and 3 destroyers. So that's a lot more French ships that are no longer existing. And I took Djibouti. Oh hey, we can finally recapture Southern Alaska. I'll have to wait a turn before I can do that, but yeah, Djibouti is ours. French Navy are not happy about that. There's a lot of French Navy here. There's a lot of French Navy here in these woods. And these guys are no longer going to be able to fucking take this. Who did I assign up? Oh yeah, these guys. One of the Pacific fleets. Oh, there's that battlecruiser fleet. Where the fuck are they going? Oh, now they're trying to take fucking Central Africa from me. Fucking pricks. I took that fair and square. It was the one... Don't take away the ground army's one crowning achievement. Yeah, these guys will need your guys' support, actually, because their entire squadron just got their teeth kicked in. Are you guys in range of that? No? Really? Come on. Literally just one space outside of the naval invasion range. Enemy subs committing some minor damage and trolling. Finances still aren't looking great, but the French Navy is not looking much better. They may have a higher GDP, but that's kind of because all of their boats are dead. All of their boats are not having a very fun time right now. Alright, yeah, I needed to launch a southern invasion of France immediately. Southern France is now being invaded. Entirely because they launched an attack on southern Spain. Took them some balls to do that sort of attack. But hey, French Guiana should be ours next turn. Oh, hey, more oil. Oh, that's a big battle. The battle cruisers have shown up. They've shown their faces. And this is not a battle I would have wanted them at. Fuckers. Well, that'll have to wait for next time because we're going to run. We're not going to engage that. That's the battle I do not want to have this fleet engaging in. That's a death sentence right there. Even with all these heavy cruisers, they're Kinoko class heavy cruisers. So honestly, they're heavy cruisers on paper. There's a reason I haven't built many Kinoko classes. They were a good heavy cruiser for a while. And then the game decided to fuck me over in terms of designing them, and they really haven't been the same since. Really not. They could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. Alright, let's find somebody to go raid. Let's go raid this beat. I haven't raided this beat in a while. I haven't seen him on it either. Wrong. There we go. Alright, thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end of today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord link below to stay up to date with the streams, to know when I go live, or just to chat with me off stream, or to join in for the game night that I will be hosting tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the Blue Sky as well to have another way of knowing when I go live, and don't forget to check out the YouTube channel to also watch all the VODs that have been uploaded there. Same time every week, Friday through Monday. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Enjoy the person I'm going to be sending you off to. Goodbye, good night, and thank you for those that stuck around. It's rare that I have more than just myself to stare at. So thank you for everyone that stuck around. Goodbye, everyone.